Hello, hello, my most amazing artists, and today we're going to get started working on our sugar skulls. Something artists often do is work in their sketchbooks to create something called thumbnail sketches. As you can see here, I've created my two thumbnail sketches for my project. Thumbnail sketches are small sketches, small drawings. They're only about 2 or 3 inches in size that help the artist brainstorm ideas and get ideas on paper for their design and composition of a larger project. So for your project, you are required to make 2 thumbnail sketches in your sketchbook. So you're going to need that. You're going to need a pencil. And we're going to talk about this in a second. You also might need a paper idea packet. All right. If you don't have a paper one, this is also in your Google slideshow for the project in your Google Classroom. All right. So you're going to open up your sketchbook and find an empty page. And you're going to get out that pencil and an eraser if you like. I always like to title my page so that I know what the specific thumbnail was for. It's just for me. You don't have to do that if you don't want, but sugar skull thumbnails. Some artists often date their work. And because I know I'm making 2, I'm going to bring my finger halfway down the page and make a little line. You can see in here that I have a little drawing, but I also like to write down descriptive words for myself to help me kind of remember my ideas. Things like symmetrical. Is it the same on both sides? Is it not? The colors I might want to use. The themes. All right. So let's get started. I'll show you how to draw a skull. Now, thumbnail sketches are they're not very detailed. You don't want to spend too much time on this. You should be able to create a thumbnail sketch in one class period, both of these. And I'm using my sketch lines. Remember, those are light lines to create an oval. I'm going to probably erase some of these lines later on, so I want to make them really light. I hope you can see that that is an oval. It's not perfect. I don't need it to be. This is not my final project. I'm going to go a little bit more than halfway down, and I'm going to curve in a little bit on the sides. I did it on the left, and I am going to use the pencil floating trick. Pick up my pencil, float it over to the other side to create that same shape on the other side. And then I'm going to go a little bit darker around the top. Now this is where your cheekbones would be, friends. I'm going to come down, and then I'm going to follow that line again that I created at the bottom of my oval. I wouldn't see these lines here, so I'm going to erase them. Aha! It's a pretty decent skull. We know that our eyes are about halfway down our head. And since we're drawing a skull, we're going to draw eye sockets that are larger than our actual eyes, because that's how our skull looks, under our skin. So a little bit larger. In the center, below the eyes, is our nose. Now our nose actually looks like an upside down heart if you were to peek under our skin. I'll show you an easy way to create teeth. Oh, now remember, if I'm going too fast for anybody, you can pause the video or slow it down. I start with the center line. Remember, draw light till you get it right. Sometimes curve it just a little bit. All right. And I always start in the center line. And then I go to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, until I get to the end. That way I know I have the same amount of teeth on both sides. Now I could leave it like this if I wanted to, or I can add these curved lines to show the actual teeth. That's up to you, how you want to do it. All right. So remember, friends, draw light till you get it right, and they don't have to be perfect. Thumbnail sketches don't show tiny details. They're showing the big things that you want on your skulls. All right? You have to have 2 for your project. All right, guys. When you're finished drawing your skull shape, think about the big sections, the eyes. Are you going to draw inside the eyes? Are you not? What is going to go on this big forehead? Is it going to be symmetrical, the same on both sides or not? And you can look through, like I was talking about earlier, you can look through the Sugar Skull idea packet. We have paper copies of these. And these are some more traditional designs on sugar skulls. Now, I had one in my sketchbook that talked about an art theme because clearly I love art. So maybe I want to make a sugar skull personal to me. Maybe you want to make one that's personal to you. If you like, I don't know, football, you could draw a football or the football stitching. Or if you like dance, maybe you could put a ballerina shoe on there. That's up to you, what you want to put on your skull. But you're going to get your basic ideas out on your thumbnail sketches. And remember, it's just a thumbnail sketch for your final project. If you choose to change things around, that's okay too. All right, guys. Good luck and happy creating.